What's up, everybody? Philly Soccer Page post-game show. I'm Mike Servedio here with Philly Soccer Page West Coast Bureau, Peter Andrews. Union dominant on the night, 4-0 win over the Vancouver Whitecaps. Just about as easy as you like, yeah?
Yeah, if you got to come back from the West Coast for one game, this would be the game to do it. The Union were absolutely dominant the entire first 45 minutes. There was never even a hint that the Whitecaps were going to end the game. Got the deserved goal from Dochkal to sort of, you want to make sure that they are on the board in the first half. I thought they could have had more. And then after the Sebastian Latou ceremony, which we'll get to, just piling up the extra goals late in the match. Most comprehensive performance of the season by my count.
Let's talk a little bit about Dochkal. He's got a goal on either side of half. Maybe had a chance for a third if they let him take a penalty kick, but nicely passes off to Elsinho. But I thought it was a really strong performance from the number 10.
Yeah, he's playing great. I think there was reason to be skeptical when he joined, sort of given his uncertain club situation, and he really didn't convince early on. He looks sharp right now. He knows where he fits best in the team. The other players know how to find him. The combinations that he, Elsinho, Rosenberry, Bedoya had going down that right-hand side were really impressive. And I think what I sort of underrated about Dochkal early on is he is actually really smart with the ball in terms of once he is in the right space. He was shooting when he had the angle, passing when he needed to pass, and he's got a good finish. I thought those are both quality finishes.
With his off foot, both of them.
With his off finish, and the second one in particular, the way he made space for himself with the penalty box.
The first touch was really fantastic.
Unreal.
Yeah, you mentioned it a little bit. The Union, a lot of love going down the right side tonight. Yeah. Keegan Rosenberry, Elsinho, Dochkal popping up, but Bedoya going down that way. They seem to want to go at Breck Shea, who is most notably not a left back.
Well, some of it is Breck Shea, right? Some of it is that Breck Shea is a goofy-looking guy who has a lot of soccer talent who's never found his position. I don't think it's left back. He just does not have he doesn't have the positional sense, and I don't think he has quite the right athleticism for it. So some of it was I thought Shea had a terrible game. But some of it is also two things. One, I thought it was a smart game plan for the Union, where sometimes it feels like the Union haven't really tailored their game plan to the opponent. Tonight, it seemed very clear that they knew who they were going up against on the left back. And then it coincides with the fact that's a strength of the Union's team, right? Is that Bedoya is more comfortable over there. Elsinho, we were talking with Keegan Rosenberry a little bit in the locker room, and he talked about how Elsinho is able to create space just by having the ball stick to him so much. And, it felt like everything was coming in from that right side.
Yeah. On the other side of things tonight, we talk a little bit about CJ Sapong, who goes about 65 minutes. Not a lot of involvement for him. Corey Burke comes in, earns a penalty kick. I mean, scales have to be tipping towards Corey Burke at this point, yeah?
You would think so. I was talking with Adam Kahn during the game, and some of it is, Sapong is still doing a lot of the good off-ball stuff that he gets credit for. He's a good defender, and he's doing well to move the center backs out of position. That being said, his final third decision-making is nothing short of atrocious right now. He's not making runs to be in the right position to score, and even when he is, by happenstance, in the right position, his finishing is wildly just off the ball. Yeah. He had one from maybe 5 feet away that he hit right at the keeper. He had a couple headers that just were nowhere near it. If it were me, I would give Burke a couple games just to see what he can do. Burke's obviously very raw, and you get a little bit more mistakes from him, but you saw in that game, he creates the third penalty, and it's a red card for Vancouver. So that's the end of the game right there. I thought he was dangerous. I liked his aggressiveness trying to take that last penalty. Yeah. I don't understand the penalty etiquette. There's clearly something that I don't quite get. Yeah. But, it seems weird, so if you're playing pickup with your friends, how do you decide who takes a penalty?
I mean, it's usually the guy that's fouled, or if there's a clear goal scorer. I don't know. I mean, I think you heard Jim talk about it a little bit after the game. You want to reward a guy like Fafa Bako, who's run the line for 90 minutes, earns the second penalty with some hard running late in the match. So I understand it. And, I love Burke grabbing the ball and wanting a goal himself. And I think Jim even said that he loves that too. You want guys that are hungry for goals. So
I think you do,
it's difficult.
It's kind of funny though, because you both want guys who are hungry for goals, and yet I think we give credit to Dochkal for saying, Elsinho, you take this one. Dochkal's on a hat trick, right? That could have been his moment.
Yeah, and scored the last penalty he took too.
Yeah, exactly. So
it was interesting.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah. Halftime, Sebastian Latou is honored into the Union's first ever inductee into the Ring of
And
Honor.
presumably first and only for quite some time.
It seems that way. Nice little ceremony.
Yeah.
A nice little video tribute with some Union greats with Trent Burnetta, Connor Casey,
Kyle Nakazawa, who I think is a minister now or something like that. He retired from soccer many years ago.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great ceremony.
Yeah.
I think, the Union as an organization, we know that they have had trouble with a lot of different things over the years. I thought they handled this in about as classy a way as you possibly could. I thought the crowd was great. I thought the video tribute was great. I saw someone on Twitter, credit to whoever said this, credit to Jay Sugarman for not speaking at this, for not, they let Latu and, say his bit, and the rest was sort of left to the press guys.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was handled really classily for a guy who is, an absolute legend.
Yep.
And a friend, I would say a friend of the PhillySoccerPage. And
Sure.
we're,
always been really good to us.
Yeah, and I was so honored to be there tonight.
Yeah. We'll wrap up there. Union travel next week out to Los Angeles to face LAFC for the first time.
That should be. I mean, I'll be there.
You're going for that one.
I'm looking forward to that match.
That should be
LAFC is a good team. The Union are kind of in good form right
Yeah.
now, so I think that one's on at 8 out on the East Coast.
Yes, it is. And we'll be back here in 2 weeks when the Union host Atlanta, which should be another interesting match.
It's a tough stretch coming up for the Union.
Yep. So we'll see you then.